run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
What's going on? Yeah, start off with a pass.
Vic operating on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been
no.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and he'll take this back down inside the 20.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return will stop him right inside their own 20.
Give it back.
At the 15-yard line. Clay, the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught Safarian Jenkins, right side. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
What the hell is...
They go play action here on first down.
Safari Jenkins isn't supposed to be on the field, bro.
Bruce Smith in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Vic on second down. It's complete to Golden Tate.
Please stay in that defense, bro.
Right around the 37. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Looks like a coverage.
Second down, Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, able to drop him for a loss of 4. On third down, here's McCoy. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity.
Oh, pick that instead of swatting. I hate when y'all do that,
The
man.
defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left.
Oh, thank God. I'd be so mad.
And it's 3rd down.
I would
Sometimes
be
the coverage is so good, no matter
mad.
what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try
You
their
were
best to
insane,
find
bro.
someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Oh, yeah. You have to.
On 3rd down, Vic.
Yes, sir. QB spot. QB spot.
Almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Spot.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would
Spot.
have been 2 drives in a
QB
row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what
I'll
we're
turn
seeing.
it to you, bro.
Interestingly, that throw was
Don't
probably
hold me
worse than
like
the one he
this,
threw
bro.
the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Punt the ball for you.
Here goes Vic on 4th down.
I'll just take the ball back myself. I'll just take it back myself. Since you want to give it back, I'll take it back. Thank you.
And they have it at the 38-yard
Bro, you're on
line.
L. Well, I'm on L too, but you're on L even more.
Throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'll take it on.
They run again with Hunt.
Yards, boy. Do you just realize what you gave me?
First quarter of play. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's
Why would I
Orlando
go
in
deep in
possession
the
of the
first
football
quarter?
here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. From the gun, Vic. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Oh, stay
It'll be a
up.
pickup of only a yard, and that'll make this a
Stay up.
2nd down.
Stay up.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. He's got the hook to Odell Beckham. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first down
Kareem
here
Hunt.
before he goes down
This is a whole new
at the
running back.
26. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. First down, Vic.
What the fuck? Bro, I'm tired of supporting Jenkins, bro. Why is he... Shouldn't be one of... He shouldn't be a starter. Why is he getting time over Jimmy Graham and Eric Ebron? I don't get it, man. That don't make sense, bro.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it
We
with
see
your
that now.
humor,
That's
you break
easy.
the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done.
Yes, sir. Stop running it, man.
He is met
Please.
in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Hey, let's go! Eagle. Up.
Throwing, Vic. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Landry. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
They will indeed go for it. Vic.
Yes.
This is going to be incomplete. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Heinz Field after this. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
He's going to get it running right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
So
not on Madden. Not on Madden. Never on Madden.
With the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
He didn't go out, did he?
Right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw, Vic. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Gerald Landry. Alshon Jeffrey. I'm not taking this.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Incomplete.
Don't play with me like that, man.
Seconds now.
Don't play with me like that.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Here's Michael Vick. Being chased out left. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that's caught. Inside the 30. It don't matter for me. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Get
this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Now here's Vick. Flush to his right. Looking left sideline, incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here's Vick. Steps away to his left. And Jeffrey's got it.
Bro, this nigga's getting... Let me get 2 people, but I'm just glad he didn't hit that route on the side. That nigga was open.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He got a man wide open. It's Landry.
I can't let
and down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Vick now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
third and goal.
Yes!
Big loss here as he's
Take your three.
Michael
Take your
Strahan
three.
in there to make the play.
Yes.
It'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
It's such a last
He's going
game.
to throw it. They
This last
pass up
game.
the three, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, I see what they were trying to do there.
2 clock tempo.
Roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. The communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget.
Get nasty on the Kareem. Get nasty on the Kareem. Whoops. Oops. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Cause we cool like that. We cool like that.
Is going to close and close quickly.
Man, we're going to the 4. Fuck this kid. Early bird. Early. Can't remember.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested
Can't
game to this
remember.
point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Push. What if I just come and tagged all of them?
Right back to him on first down.
I don't care.
And
Tap
they went the
me, you
wrong way
pussy.
there. Losing yardage back at the
Nigger.
43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Vick readies to throw.
What the
And
fuck?
this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and
I
again.
can't see because. Oh
Passing
my
lanes,
god.
and we'll be in great shape.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Nothing easy will stay.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And
Always
a very
getting
short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
Trying to say this.
Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report
I don't know why
meeting.
he's
And you
running
know,
the
Brandon,
ball
when they do those,
and trying
they
to
talk about
hurry
the
up.
top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Vick to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. Third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Going deep here for Landry. And he bats it away.
I didn't want to catch because I'm at the 17-yard line.
The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed
my
out.
son was
So I
trash.
guarantee he told his defensive
I can't
coordinator,
expect him.
have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after
He has that
this.
pitch play all the fucking time, so he knows the formation of it. Okay. On the HP toss.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Hunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And now right out of the 2-minute break.
That was smart, that was smart.
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They'll feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense.
Fuck out of here, bro. Oh my god. Who am I supposed to guard?
If we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You
happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Are you serious?
Touchdown.
Wow. Okay.
Fitzgerald, 45 yards. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded
Bro, I'm not even trying to run.
A couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases...
Bro, what?
Pressure here as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They'll try and run some clock now with McCoy. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Here's Vic. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. A fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A big spot now for Steven Gostkowski. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is good.
Yes!
Running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Yes!
Celebrations time on that sideline as they have taken the lead.
Let's go! He made it! Gostkowski, you god. Gostkowski, you god.
This one taken from the 7.
Yes, 3 seconds, 3 seconds.
Just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation.
Let's go.
Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip.
Let's go. Yes, sir. We won. Wait, what the? Yeah.
Once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Let's go.
Final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still.
Let's go.
You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Let's go.